What we saw happen here last year was the Kentucky Derby equivalent of Halley's Comet. First time in 77 years. Not just a photo finish, a three-way photo finish. Let's take another look at that thing. What a work of art. There's Mystic Dan, as you just said, getting up. And then you've got Sierra Leone, Forever Young. Officially, the margin of victory for Mystic Dan was a nose. You can see it right there. It was only the 10th time in Derby history that the race had been decided by a nose. The last time before last year it had been a nose finish. Well, the year was 1996. Let's call that photo up. The two horses, you can see them here. This was Grindstone. That was D. Wayne Lucas's horse. This is Cavanier. This is Bob Baffert's horse. This was really the first showdown between those trainers. And on board Grindstone, some jockey, I don't know, maybe you guys have heard of him. His name was Jerry Bailey, and you could see him getting up here. This was actually, Jerry did on that horse from dead last in that race, from 18th place. He weaved his way through traffic. They look back at this race, and they say Grindstone led the 1996 Kentucky Derby for 1 inch, and it just so happened to be the final inch of the race. And between then and now, one other memorable finish, not quite a photo finish, but famous for what it almost was, almost a heck of a blunder. So here it is. This is Chris Antley. He's aboard Charismatic. Again, a D. Wayne Lucas horse, 31-1 odds. And look, it looks like he's celebrating. He's got his finger, number one, pointed in the air. Well, the finish line is over here in this race. You see Antley is looking to his right, putting his finger up. And this is the first time he sees this horse, Menifee. Pate Menifee came flying late in this race. If this had gone 15 more yards, Menifee would have passed Charismatic. When this race was over, D. Wayne Lucas said to Antley, he said, "You put that number one finger up again, I'm going to cut it off and put it in formaldehyde." Well, he didn't need to do that, because in the next race, the Preakness, Antley won on Charismatic again.